Hi everyone and welcome to a new video from me. So I'm sorry that I've sort of been off the radar a little bit. The last video you would have seen from me was my Halloween night out makeup tutorial, and I had planned to film since then, but some life things have been getting in the way, and maybe I'll make a video on it soon. I don't know if I'm brave enough, but yeah, I've not been in the best of places, and yeah, hopefully I'm on the way out of that, but I don't know. We'll see. Keep our fingers crossed. And yeah, today I'm bringing you a monthly favourites, things that have been cheering me up a little bit through the last sort of month or two, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to start off with skincare, and the first sort of skincare I've been really enjoying is from one brand, and that is L'Oreal. So you may or may not have seen that they've released these face masks. So I've got two here. I've got the Pure Clay Detox Mask and the Pure Clay Glow Mask. So basically they're just like any other face mask you get in a tube or a packet, but they're really great. I think it says one jar does about 10 applications, but I think you could probably stretch that a little bit, probably get up to 20 if you're sensible with it. But yeah, I've tried both of these and I really like the effects that they give. I think they sort of remind me of the Glam Glow masks, which are about £80 per jar or something really stupid like that, but they look really cute on the dressing table and they've been doing a really good job. I've tried this one sort of in my T-zone area where I tend to break out a little bit when I'm stressed. So yeah, that's been helping me a lot. And then this one, it's almost like an exfoliating scrub instead of a mask, but it's thicker, so it sort of is a mask, but it's got them sort of gritty like beads in them that really sort of get all the rubbish out of your skin. So yeah, combining these two a bit's been great. And also I've got a night cream by L'Oreal as well. It comes in like a little blue jar, so them together look so cute and they all do a really good job, so I thoroughly recommend them. And I think they're only £5 at the moment in Boots, so there we are. Now, since it's been autumn, I've been really loving that red cranberry toned smoky eye, and I've really been enjoying these NYX eyeshadows. So I've got three here. I've got one in the shade Showgirl, which is sort of like a copper, how do I open it? So that's sort of like a coppery red tone. I'll try and like put in a close-up or something. It's beautiful. And then I've got the shade Flustered, which is this sort of cranberry sparkly shimmery tone, which is again is lovely. And then finally I've got the shade Pixie, which is just sort of a champagne colour. That's probably not my favourite one, but these two sort of cranberry red shades together are just beautiful. The pigmentation is great. It's relatively long lasting considering these are about £3.50 per pot. But yeah, it's really nice to go into the NYX counter and just pick and choose what colours you want. And if you haven't got like a red in your eyeshadow palettes or a matte black or a champagne that you really like, then you can just pick one up and add it nicely to your collection. And they're really cute as well. They all sort of go together nicely. And also, they remind me of the MAC eyeshadows that come like this, and they're about £13. So these are about £3.50, and they do, for me, the same job. And I really like them, so I'll be going back to Boots to buy some more. Finally, on the sort of makeup beauty front is Face by Pixie Woo. This is sort of a sleeve that comes off, and I think it's just a plain black cover underneath. But I'm a bit of a beauty junkie. I love to read up on it. I love to know if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing, or if I'm applying things wrong. And yeah, Pixie Woo, if you didn't know, they're behind the design and the manufacture of the Real Techniques brushes, which I'm a massive fan of. They also have a YouTube channel. They have a few YouTube channels, and Sam and Nick, who run sort of the company, are just amazing. There isn't anything they don't know about makeup and beauty, and I would love one day to be able to do things that they can do as skillfully as they do. But yeah, this is sort of like a beauty encyclopedia, and it's got the most gorgeous pictures inside. Let's see if I can find one. So just sort of like massive pages of like beautiful makeup. And I think if I had a coffee table, I would put it on my coffee table. I don't have one, so it just sits on nicely on my bookshelf at the minute, but when I have my own place one day, I will pop that on and you can just look at its glory. It's a sort of book that you probably wouldn't read all in one go, but pick up now and again and have a flick through, or if you need a bit of inspiration when it comes to makeup, then I would definitely turn to this bad boy. So next I've got some fashion favourites, and the sort of theme of my wardrobe, and what sort of catches my eye when I go into shops at the moment is velvet. And both of these things I'm showing you I got from ASOS, but I think the first item is ASOS brand and the second item is from New Look, so obviously you could get the second item from New Look if you wanted to. But the first item is this beautiful cranberry top. I say cranberry, it's like burgundy, deep, and it just screams autumn, winter and Christmas to me. It's beautiful if you stroke it the right way. If you stroke it the other way, it's not so nice. But yeah, it's sort of a low V-neck top, and then at the back it's got a lovely little keyhole detail, which is lovely, and yeah, it sort of nips you in because it's not tight at all. I think this is a size 8. It's not tight, it's quite loose, but it is flattering, and then it's got a little sort of peplum detail at the bottom, which I'm not normally a fan of. But on this, it just looked beautiful on the model, and I was like, hey, I'll give it a go, and I love it. And yes, it fits very nicely into my velvet obsession. And secondly are these velvet shoes from New Look, and I just bloody love them. I haven't worn them yet, actually. I'm like preserving them because I don't want to ruin them. The only thing that's slightly different for me is sort of the round, what's the word? The heel is sort of like a cylinder. It's not just straight or sharp, it's a cylinder, it's round, and it's beautiful. It's got a gold buckle, which I prefer to silver. Yeah, and they're actually very comfortable. The heel actually isn't that high if you think about it, because it's got a bit of a platform on the front, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to walk in. And yes, I love them, and they're having pride of place in my wardrobe at the moment. And second to last, I've got another pair of shoes, because that seems to be how I'm rolling. And it's just bog standard Converse. Now, this is probably my third pair of black Converse that I've ever bought, but these are high top, which is unusual for me, but I've really been loving, literally I've been wearing my Topshop jeans with the rips in to death and rolling them up and then just popping these on. I just love the effect that it gives. It's like effortless and they're comfy, but then you look quite cool. Well, I think I look cool. I probably don't look cool. And yeah, I think when I bought these, they were on I had student discount. I think they were on offer as well. So dreams, I love these. These are beautiful, and I shall always have a pair of Converse in my wardrobe, however old I am. And finally, the last thing that I've been loving is Gilmore Girls on Netflix. So unfortunately, I came to the end of PLL, and it's been very emotional. In fact, I've got them all on Snapchat and Instagram, all the girls, and they've just finished their last ever episode. They've just finished filming it, and honestly, the tears that I shed were very real. I loved that series, probably the best series I've ever watched, and just watched hours upon hours upon hours when I should have been reading or writing an essay. But I just loved PLL, and like for a while I left Netflix and even cancelled my subscription, and then I've got it back because I thought nothing is going to be as good as PLL, and Gilmore Girls isn't as good, but it's just something that's so comforting to watch. It's really funny. It's basically it centres on a mother and a daughter, and their surname is Gilmore, and it's sort of their lives, what they get up to, their relationship, the highs and lows of like teenage life and being a single parent, and it's just really lovely. So if you're stuck for a series to watch, I would recommend that. They're like 40 minutes long each episode, so it's not overwhelming, but it's just really great. I really love it. And actually my sister heard the music and she ran in and she was like, I can't believe we're watching it, because she loves it as well. So I think, yeah, I would recommend that to you. So that's it, everyone. That's sort of everything I've been loving. I'm sure I've missed something, because I tend to think of my favourites when I'm lying in bed and like, what have I been loving? But yeah, they're sort of the main ones, and if there's anything else, I'll let you know in another video. So yeah, hopefully I'll be uploading a little bit more now. I seem to be happier, so that's great. Thank you so much for bearing with me and for watching. Thank you guys. Bye.